friends, welcome back in my YouTube channel Learn Programming with Akash Kaushik. And this is my next video in the series how to get 100% marks in computer science. So the topic that I am going to cover up today is based on output question, because a lot of students face difficulties in output question. So the today's topic is string manipulation output question. In your exam there will be one question based on string which will be transformed in some way using loop or some functions. So we have a special header file called ctype.h to handle up string related functions or basically character related functions. A string is an array of characters. That means every term of string like str0 is a character. Str0 means s is a character, t is a character, r is a character, and so on. So every term of string is a character. So in ctype.h we have some functions related to character related. We have some character related functions. For example, there are some checking functions. Is upper used to check whether the character is in uppercase or not, is in capital or not. Is lower to check whether the character is in lowercase or not. Is digit to check whether the character is a digit or not. Is alpha to check it's an alphabet or not. Is alnum to check whether it is alphabet plus numeric. Alnum is for alphabet plus numeric. Is space for checking space, and is punct punctuator to check for punctuator or separators like brackets, curly brackets, semicolon, colon, etc. So we have is upper to check whether the character is in uppercase or not. Is lower to check whether the character is in lowercase or not. Is digit to check whether the character is a digit or not. Is alphabet to check for alphabet. Is alnum to check for alphabet plus numeric. Space for checking space, and punctuator for checking punctuator like brackets, curly brackets, semicolon, colon, etc. Beside that, we have two conversion functions. Two upper and two lower. Two upper to convert any character to uppercase, and two lower to convert any character to lowercase. Except all these, there will be two more variation to change a string like stri equal to stri plus 1. Suppose take the example of I as 1, then str1 equal to str1 plus 1, that means equal to str2, str1 equal to str2. In C++, the assignment operator takes place from right to left. Like if you are writing A equal to B, that means take like A equal to 10, that means 10 value will be assigned to A. In the same way, str1 equal to str2, that means value of str2, that is R, will be assigned to 1, that means str1 will contain R, its value will be updated as R. Or the second variation will be like stri equal to stri plus 1. Like take the value of stri is A. If it will be A, that means A plus 1. Now A is ASCII code of 65 equal to 66, and 66 is ASCII code of B. So stri will be assigned as B, the next character in the next ASCII character. So if plus is within the brackets, that means you have to take the next character in the string, next character of the string. Or if it's outside the outside the block, that means we have to initialize it with the next ASCII character. Like if the value is A, then you will assign it by B. If value is C, then you will assign it by D. Okay, now let's take an example and I will tell you the trick to solve these questions efficiently. Here is an example in which character memo is just now, and we are passing just now to a function encode. And in this encode function, the values are manipulated in some way. But one thing you will notice that all these functions will have if, else if, like this thing, and if else if condition. Now, the property of if else if is that means, suppose if condition 1, else if condition 2, else if condition 3. So while executing if else if, firstly the first condition will be evaluated. If the condition is wrong, then it will proceed to condition 2. If the second condition is wrong, then it will proceed to condition 3. Suppose condition 1 is true, then it will execute the condition block and will come out from the conditional block. So we will take advantage of this property. The loop is running from string 0 to null. That means is manipulating, is taking the all element from the string one by one. So talking about this thing. First thing, I remainder by 2 equal 0. That means if the index number is even, index value is even, then what we are doing, info I equal to info I minus n, and the value of n we are passing to function is 2. That means minus 2 of, it's outside the block, that means minus 2 of ASCII value. Second, if is lower, if it is in lowercase, we have to convert it into uppercase. Else, what we have to do? We have to do plus 2 of ASCII. Suppose it's A, then we have to convert it into A, B, and then C. If it's C, we have to convert it into A. Now, take your string. Just now. Mark the index number. Now, take the first character, J. It's in the first character is J. So, checking about our conditions, which we have written here. If the index value is even, we have to do minus 2 in the ASCII value, and 0 is even, so J will be minus 2. That means it will be H, because H, I, J. So J, I, then H, minus 2. Taking the second character, index value is not even, it's 1, that is odd. Second thing, lowercase, yes, it is in lowercase, so we will convert it into uppercase. Third, 2, index values again even. We have to first check for first value, then second case, then third case. If if the first condition is correct, then we will execute it and will not check for the second condition. So 2 is even. That means S will be minus 2. That will be Q. Q, R, then S. Next one is T. Index number is not even. Second case, lowercase, yes, T is a lowercase character, so we will convert it into uppercase. Next, string 4. The index value is again even, so we will convert it into minus 2. That will be L. L, M, then N. Okay. Next one is O. So index value is not even. This case fails. That means we will check The next case lowercase, yet it is in lowercase, so we will apply the second condition, that will convert it into uppercase. Next thing, 6w, index value is again even, so it will be -2, that will be small u. So this will be our answer. So instead of checking the code again and again, you can, my trick to solve this is that just write the code in simple terms. What we have to do in the first case, what we have to do in the second case, what we have to do in the third case. Then take out your string, write your string, and just forget about the code, just hide the code. Check for, take the first value, check for condition, apply the selected condition, take second value, apply the second condition, take third value, apply the third condition, and so on. This is a very simple trick to solve the question based on string. Let's take one more example of the same type. Here I am taking one more question, that is character all text, it is power alone. So I have written here the power alone and marks the index number. We are passing all text into the change function with one more argument, that is percent. That means all text will be passed to the text and percent will be the value of c. C will be used as a percent will be used as the value of c. Now, like we have done in the previous question, just make simple, just write down the condition and what we have to do in that condition in just simple terms. For example, first condition, if the text is greater than f and less than l, that means f, g, h, i, j, k, l. If your text is f, g, h, i, j, k or l, then what we have to do, we have to convert it into lowercase to lower. Second case, if the text is e or small e, text k will contain the value of c, that means percentage else if. Third case, if k remainder by 2 equal 0, k is representing the index number, that means if the index number is even, we have to convert it into uppercase. Last, else case, we have to convert, if the text doesn't lie in any of the conditions, then else case will be executed. And what else case say, text k equal to text k minus 1, that means within the brackets, that is previous value of the string, previous value of string. Okay, let's execute our string. First is p, doesn't lie in the first condition, not even in the second condition, but its index number is even, that means we have to convert it into uppercase, it will be capital P. Second case, O, check for the first condition, doesn't lie in the first condition, it's not e or small e, index number is not even, that means we have to put the previous value of string, and previous value of string is now changed, capital P, that means it will also be capital P. Third case, don't lie in the first condition, don't lie in the second condition, it's not e or small e, but its index number is even, that means it lies in the third condition, that means we have to convert it into uppercase, capital W. Next, for text 3, it's not in this condition, not f, g, h, i, j, k, l, but it's lie in the second condition, it's e, that means we have to convert it into percentage. Next case, not in the first condition, not even in the second condition, but its index number is even, we have to convert it into uppercase, it's already in uppercase, so we will write it like same as r. A, not in the first condition, not even in the second condition, index number is not even, that means we have to put the previous value of string as its value, that means the value same as r. Next, L, lies in the first condition, because first condition, first condition is saying that it means if the value is f, g, h, i, j, k or l, then we have to convert it into lowercase, that means it will be lower l. Next, small o. Don't write the first condition, not in the second condition. Index number is not even. That means the else case, previous value of the string, and that is small l. Next case, n. Not in the first condition, not in the second condition, but index number is even. That means we will convert it into uppercase. Last, don't write in the first condition, but its small e lies in the second condition. That means we will place percentage. So it will be our answer. Instead of looking the codes again and again, I am just writing it in simple language, in just terms in which you understand, just in simple terms, and then just take the string and apply, then go to the condition, and which condition applied on it, just change the value, and this will be your answer. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Please do subscribe, like and share if you like my video. Thank you.